I have always said that Trump is on the spectrum. But that's because I think I'm on the spectrum. I say that some things I feel like if I myself did not research, if I myself did not want to do my due diligence, as Renelle Smith says, y'all go check her out. On YouTube, that is. If I did not want to see the bigger picture, I probably wouldn't know some of the things that I know. As far as politics, as far as education, as far as true history. Because I learned about a lot of stuff after school. So, school, it's not always like they don't tell you everything that you need to know as an adult. They tell you a little bit of stuff just to get you, you learn enough to get you by, but not enough to know. I know that sounds like I'm talking in a circle, which I'm not. It's just, if you think school is telling you everything you need to know to survive, to be able to be an adult, no. Because sometimes you gotta do extra learning. And I don't mean college. I mean, if something don't sound right to you, you're gonna have to find it out yourself. Sorry, guys. So when Tucker says this, I look at this like, really? You're just now noticing this? I have always said that Trump is on the spectrum somewhere. Not that that's bad. Not that that's bad. It just means he learns different. I learn different. I don't. English to me is like my arch nemesis. It is. I'm not afraid to say it. I don't consider myself stupid. I just consider myself learning different. I tell my kids how I see English. The only way that I can understand it is if I can change it into a math problem. And I know that don't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. That, like, I can't explain it. Spelling, I had to change it to a math problem. Reading, I had to change it to a math problem. I told y'all how my brain reads, which when the girls were in first grade, so I was like, what, 36, maybe? 35? found out the way that I read, that's normal for people that is dyslexic. I'm like, but I'm not dyslexic. And then I think about first grade where I used to write my letters backwards. And it wasn't because like that's how I sing the letters. It's just that's what made sense to me. So if I am dyslexic, I'm not dyslexic in the way possibly that other people are. Because I don't see, like when I'm reading, I don't see letters turn the opposite direction. And I'm going based on people that is dyslexic, what they say that they see when they're reading. Now, when I'm reading a sentence, like I said, or when I'm reading a paragraph, because it only happens in a paragraph, I'm not seeing that paragraph words jumbled. What it is if it's a paragraph that is 4 lines, my brain reads first line, fourth line, second line, third line. That's how my brain works. It goes up, down, up, down. That's how my brain works. And it's plenty of times that Gary's like, oh my gosh, I didn't finish reading it. What did that say? And I could tell him what I seen, like when I'm reading it. Like, but if I'm trying to read it out loud, I can't. Because my brain wants to read the way that it reads. And if I read like that out loud, it won't make no sense. People be like, wait, what? That don't make no sense. Yeah, I know. But if I can't hear myself physically say it because my brain repeats everything, if I cannot verbally hear it, I don't remember it because of how my brain reads. Another thing, when I tell my kids I have to change everything into a math problem, compound words, that's 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, 2 getter, that's 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. That means that there's 3 words that equals 1. So I have to break it down. If I can't see a smaller word in that thing, like I said, I have to break it down into a math problem. Like if it doesn't have a smaller word before a word that I know, and like I said, I'm not saying I'm the smartest person, but I know that I'm not dumb. I know that I learned different. And when I was, okay, so I feel like I'm dyslexic when I'm writing. Because if I'm writing down a word, like I know that it don't look right. And I know it's because I switched a letter, like, the placement, like I know it's spell fire. But if I switch like the I and the R around, it's not because I'm seeing it written like that. Like I can see that it's written wrong. And so writing, okay, I might be a little dyslexic. Reading, the word is not dyslexic to me, but the sentence, the paragraph might be. And it's not really that I can't explain my brain. Y'all know my brain. Like, and it's freaking 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's not shutting down. It's like, you know, my brain is like, okay, I can function, but it can't function after 8 o'clock. It shuts down, like literally shuts down, like I'm sorry, gosh. It shuts down to the point that it's like words no more. I cannot talk. Now, that does not mean that my brain shuts down to where I'm like, okay, I can rest. Because my brain is like, because I can't talk these words out, my brain is literally racing because I physically cannot get them out of my head. Like I can't talk them out because my mouth shuts down at 8 o'clock. And it's like, I don't want to talk any more words. And then my brain is like, but I'm awake. I'm ready to play. Like, let's talk. Let's think about things. Let's da 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 da. And so it gives me insomnia. And it's like, I don't want to shut down right now. I'm just now waking up. I've been tired all day. And I've been giving you words all day. And now I'm awake. Now this is my time. And then my mouth is like, well, I've been talking all day. I don't want to talk anymore. And so it don't work. Because like I know what I want to say. And literally I can hear the conversation in my head. And I can hear the words in my head. But about time it gets to my brain, from my brain to my mouth, I literally cannot say that. I can't say whatever word I'm trying to say. But in my head, I'm saying it. But I cannot physically say it. That's just how my brain works. I'm not slow. I'm not stupid. I just learned different.